Hey there, Capricorn. It's Bridget with Native Touch Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. Diving into it. Starting off with an angel number, going into tarot, wrapping everything up with a soul truth card. So, if you like this type of content, hit that subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing, but it means the world to me. Your number 1515, the big break. An exciting opportunity, support, or extra resources are heading your way. Keep moving forward with enthusiasm and enjoy the process. True success comes from passion, and your dedication will be handsomely rewarded. Okay. Spirit guides, come hang out with Capricorn and myself for this tarot reading. Please guide my hands and my heart so that we can have a little fun. Starting off with the Lovers. And I am going to cover this one up a little bit. I'm going to hide that kind of stuff. With the Eight of Swords. We have the Three of Wands. The Five of Swords. King of Pentacles. With Temperance. Four of Pentacles. With the Page of Swords. So, the Lovers card, current energy. Are we in love? Is this talking about your soulmate? Is this talking about your partner? I'm actually going to find a different stone here just to make sure everything is covered. Oop, maybe. So, yes, lovers. That could literally just mean your lover, or the card could mean you're going to be asked to make a major decision coming up shortly. And I believe that's where this is going because we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is feeling trapped, okay? This is confusion. This is feeling powerless, okay? So I think the major decision that is coming in is to get you out of that feeling trapped kind of energy. The decision that has to be made is going to free you. So, why do we have the Lovers and the Eight of Swords here for Capricorn? Two of Wands. So, you do have choices. The Two of Wands is all about choices. But with the Lovers card influencing everything, this is going to be a major choice, okay? When you pick your spouse, it is one of the biggest decisions you will ever make in your entire life. So, the Two of Wands and the Lovers are saying, you got to make a decision here. The other layer of the Two of Wands is literally holding the world in your hand. This is a card of seizing the day, making the most out of everything. So, but I really do think there are decisions that have to be made. Those decisions are going to be what gets you out of this feeling of being trapped. And I love that. So let's move on to position 2, which is possible challenges, if any. Starting off with the Eight of Wands. So, no, I can't see and I should have glasses on. Three of Wands. I was going to say, that's not 8. So Three of Wands. Three of Wands, card of foresight, possible travel. But really what this card is exploring the unknown. And there's so many ways you can explore the unknown. Are you literally traveling to a place you've never been? Or are we doing some soul searching that we haven't done before? Because we also have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is unfortunately a card of defeat. It's a card of conflict. But this also could be you losing your moral compass. So instead of seeing things as black and white, you're trying to make them gray and justify your actions. So why do we have the Three of Wands and the Five of Swords here for Capricorn this week? What's going on with this energy? The Seven of Swords. Okay, why are we feeling like we need to run away? So is the challenge here to stay put? Because with the Five of Swords, we're feeling defeated. But the Seven of Swords is a card of really, you're procrastinating. You're not moving yourself forward. You're pausing everything. And I think it's because you feel so defeated. You know what has to be done. You simply are avoiding it with the Seven of Swords. You have choices and you can explore things. You can learn. This is a card of vision with the Three of Wands. But you feel so defeated that it's really holding you back. That's a tough place to be in, Capricorn. To feel like you're all alone. Let's move on to advice from Spirit, because that again was our challenge. And that's a very big challenge. So let's move on. Advice from Spirit, King of Pentacles and Temperance. So the King of Pentacles is an energy of security, success. This is a very steady Eddie kind of energy, though. The King of Pentacles has the King Midas touch. Everything he touches turns to gold. Again, very, very successful energy. But we also have Temperance. Temperance is all about finding compromise and balance in the situation, finding the middle ground. You don't want to go too far left or too far right. Temperance is all about finding the balance in the middle. So Spirit Guides, why do we have the King of Pentacles and the Temperance card here for Capricorn for advice from Spirit? Because you've got a very enthusiastic new beginning coming in. So I wonder if the King of Pentacles is actually going to be a person in your life who almost wants to fund your next chapter. Are they going to invest in this fantastic idea that the King of Wands is bringing, or the Ace of Wands is bringing to the table? That new beginning is in very enthusiastic, confident, courageous, and inspirational kind of energy. If any of these cards could scream yes, the Ace of Wands is the only card that can scream it from the rooftops, okay? The enthusiasm and the energy behind this card is absolutely amazing. So, if we have new beginnings that are going to make us creative, be inspired, be enthusiastic, be courageous, making us tap into our personal power, just make sure it doesn't get too crazy. Okay? Extreme highs and extreme lows are dangerous for anyone. But the Temperance card is here to literally say, keep it balanced. It's really cool that we have all these new experiences, but just remember to keep things balanced because we're moving into possible outcome. We're starting off this with the Four of Pentacles, which is financial stability. Okay, something we have all been working towards. So financial stability, this is budgeting. This is also really almost investing, like you're getting the money and instead of just blowing it right out of the gates, you're looking at everything saying, okay, you know what? I can go out and splurge and buy this nice new watch I've always wanted, but that's where it has to end. I want to save the rest for a rainy day. That is the kind of energy the Four of Pentacles brings to the table. Okay, so don't let it tip the scales and get to a hoarding position where you're too scared to spend, because money has to be spent in order for it to come in again. There is a balance there. And we also have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is a reminder to think it through. Be inspired, be curious, but please use your head. Think. This is all about being honest, having fortitude. But yeah, this is really just make sure whatever is coming at you this week, you're really thinking through the process, the possible outcome. Use your brain and tap into your inner strength. Okay, so think it through and tap into that inner strength. There's something coming at you. Again, it's going to be inspired, it's going to be enthusiastic. You're going to be really, really excited, but you're being asked to keep it balanced, leading you to financial stability. Think it through and tap into your inner strength, Capricorn. So let's grab our soul truth and figure out which card the universe is going to wrap this up with. And it feels like this one. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? That's a very fitting question for a Capricorn, because we're usually work, 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 work. In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work? Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? So the soul action, what would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play. Let go of any need to produce anything. Oh, I'm a Capricorn, and that just hit me hard. So if you are a Capricorn, you know what I'm feeling right now. It's hard to make room to play when there's so much that has to be done. So take time to play, Capricorn. Take time to enjoy your life. I really, truly am trying to do that as well. So take time. If any of this resonated with you, I would love a like, share, or follow. It really does help out small channels like mine. So thank you for being here, Capricorn. I will see you next week for your weekly reading. Make it a good one.